I love this intro so much.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, we got Fresh Mutant. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the sub.
Absolutely.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dice and Dreary Alive. This is our 4th episode of this. It's been long stretches in between. What's we got? We got Techno Funk Boy. Thank you for subscribing.
Woo.
I modified the channel points a bit for anyone that cares. There is a blood sacrifice where you can give the player the players advantage on their next roll. But I just want everyone to be warned. Everything has its price. That's all I'll say.
Well.
So, yeah, I guess with me today is these three gentlemen who have been with me for the past 3 episodes.
Or 12 months.
Yes, exactly. one episode every 3 to 4 months is what we go on here. One episode a quarter.
Quarterly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do introductions. Of course, I'm Jeff Adam, the Dungeon Master of this game and of Dice and Dreary, the podcast, which is every other Wednesday. And to my right, playing Ilfar, is...
Hi. Oh, your camera moved when you adjusted. It's following you. You go get a snack and it walks to the other room.
Yeah, fine. Switches
I'm
to a
hungry
POV.
I'm the Techno Funk Boy. Welcome. I am in Dice and Dreary and Dice and Dreary Live and do some music for Dice and Dreary. And launching, we're doing the test play of my new campaign, The Hearthstone of Karana, starting Saturday. It will include my 2 favorite people from the stream.
I deserve that.
2 of my 3 favorite people from the stream.
Yay! Redeemed.
Excellent.
I was going to say, I didn't know Thrash was in it.
Speaking of, playing the role of Chowder, we have Thresh Butte.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I am always happy to be here. It's one of my favorite adventures going right now, no matter how few and far between. Even if this is like a car warranty where it's like every 3 adventures or 10,000 hours, we'll get there to one or the other. And we hit 3 adventures over a year, that's fine. And I'm so excited for the 4th. But yeah, as I mentioned, I am Thrash Mutant. I also stream on Twitch. I'll be doing an Odin Sphere stream this Tuesday. And also, I released an album in April, about a month ago, called Horn Mountain. You can find it in my Bandcamp, thrashmutant.bandcamp.com, and also on Spotify, Apple Music, and iTunes. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And last but not least, we have Ravenant playing the role of Renald. I hope I pronounced that right.
Sure. I'm Ravenant. I am one of the Dice and Dreary cast. And Necromancers, Lancers, and pretty much everything that Techno and Jeff do. Also, did an experiment trying to run my own campaign a couple weeks ago.
Went well.
Which we'll have to,
you are doing, not did.
Yeah.
well, it's true.
We got to finish.
We'll have to schedule that at some point.
I was brilliant.
You were, except you had too much clothing, so I had to, get rid of that shirt.
Yeah, your leg spit at me and it dissolved my shirt, and so.
Well,
now there's multiple campaigns when I'm running around shirtless.
Hey, I've got shirtless
You're still
characters
behind
too.
Jeff.
Excellent. Well, that is our cast for today. Is everyone ready? Should we get started?
As long as you're going to recap, because it's been like a year.
Yes, I will. I will recap. So, previously, you had met Aubric Derillian, the captain of the Endurance, who you went and did a salvage operation for, and on your return, he offered to hire you to get and to kind of go into business with you. What you had retrieved was his financial papers that he had turned into, taken out of his vaults, and he was headed to Waterdeep to cash them in and make a sizable investment in a shipping company when that all went south and it was lost. He hired you to sail to Waterdeep, and that's when you guys discovered that the promise of fortune that sounded too good to be true turned out to be too good to be true. The Endurance was actually the cursed ship of horrors that was doomed to recruit landlubbers like yourself and ferry them beyond the mists and doomed to forever replace its undead crew. So, where we left off, you had been attacked by a ghost ship, and some of you had fallen into the water, and that's when you all realized, upon getting back on the ship and the ghost ship being sunk, you realized that you were actually all on a ghost ship, and the crew was undead. I don't remember where we left off completely, but I think
Did
there's
you video it?
We did. Yes, we did video it. I didn't watch it though. This is all going off my notes.
There was something about a banshee.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
There was a banshee that attacked. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to. Was it Jake? Okay, we met Jacob.
Yes, you met 3 ghosts.
Clara was the doll. Charlotte was the girl, and then there was a banshee.
Charlotte, you met Jacob, and then the banshee who just attacked. That was it was just angry and violent.
Does the banshee have a name?
Not that you know of.
Oh, well, maybe that's why she's angry. Nobody bothered to ask. I solved the mystery, everybody.
Yeah.
You just have to figure out what her name.
Waterdeep.
You just have to figure out
If it's
what her name is.
Rumpelstiltskin, we're in luck.
Madeline.
That is in my
It's
notes.
in my notes.
So yeah, I believe you got it right. Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
I think we'll pick up it. Did we end right at the Banshee, or did we end shortly after the Banshee? I believe you were confronting Aubric is where we ended, but I don't remember if that was confronting him about the Banshee or confronting him about the fact that him and his crew are undead and the ship is a ghost ship.
Yeah, he told us the story that and he gave us books that they what was it? They sinned against these 3, and now we have to figure out what they did to him.
Yes.
Maybe we should rewind and do that scene again.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah. But so yes, you get back on the ship, shocked to discover what's going on, and Aubric approaches all of you. He says, "I can explain." And there's a long pause, and then he says, "Let me explain." And he continues to not explain things, but he finally says, "We're cursed. I think you can tell that by what's going on here. I am doomed for my past sins. I am doomed to ferry unfortunate souls into the mists and replace my undead crew. They're kind of in a bad place," and he gestures back behind him, and you can see the rest of the crew who you had all known as fully living human beings are now decaying and in various states of decay. Some of them are much farther gone than others. Well, one of them, his arm falls off, and he quickly picks it up, puts it back on. But Aubric continues. I think that you 3 can break this curse. And if not, we can always use some more ship hands.
I'm sorry. Did you say we could use more shit pans?
Ship hands. Decades.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Also, we asked for a theme room, not a theme ship. This is a bad theme.
Nobody was going to sail on them. So you tricked us onto the ship so that you could make us do your dirty work. Because you're such a bad person that you're cursed.
Well, I wouldn't say tricked as much as I'm forced to. And
That's convenient.
I wouldn't say I'm having you do my dirty work as much as as much as I'm saying is the curse forbids me from doing it myself.
You say we might stand a chance to lift it. Do you know how to actually lift the curse and you're just unable to do it?
I mean, I have a suspicion from decades of research as much as I could and talking to Spooky Delton on the crew.
Spooky Delton.
Great name.
Spooky. We see one of the crew members just shaking his head, like looking down, shaking his head. Spooky Delton tells me that if we can maybe put the souls to rest that I had sinned against, then we can break the curse and we can all get on with our lives.
Well.
Can you
Sounds like
give
a lot
us
of
a
work.
solution in Pig Latin?
He says, I hate to be that guy, but you kind of have no choice. You're already a part of the curse. Take a look at your hands. When you look down, you can see that you don't look undead, but they look a little discolored.
Oh.
Like you're a little paler than normal. And he says, like the rest of my crew, you're going to slowly decay over the years until you fall apart. You end up like Dusty up there. He points up to a skull that's just on like some pile of ashes that's rotting away.
Whoa, that's a person? Oh, God. Sorry, Dusty.
There's no response.
That's tragic.
He doesn't talk
And if-
much.
And if we do this, what happens then?
The money, the business partnership, and my word.
How many souls are we talking here?
I think it's just the 3. I remember what I did, but I don't remember where.
I hope
did
it
you
was
do?
on the ship, because otherwise we're hosed.
It says, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was in the ocean. I was paid. I was paid by the Graben family to bury some of their dead. Not all at once. It was over time. We took the coffins on board. We sailed out to Toddenstein Island, where their mausoleum was built. And we were supposed to bury them and be on our way. We got our payment up front. Well, I figured no one's going to know, so we just dumped them in the ocean.
Oh, boy. You said Toddenstein Island?
Toddenstein Island, yeah.
That where we need to finish the business here?
I would assume.
Wait, are we supposed to find the bodies in the ocean?
Whoa!
You had 3 perfectly good corpses and you just dumped them?
Well, I mean, we put rocks in the coffin, and they sunk. You know, right where they were, but
Okay.
I mean,
Do you have any clues for us to go on?
you can check the ship logs. I can't read them, but they're there. I mean, I wrote them, but I can't read them anymore. That's kind of an undead thing, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
don't
not that you never learned how to read.
No. I mean, I know how to
'Cause
read.
that would-
Right. I just can't. I think it's part of the curse. I don't know. There's something that forbids me from knowing something about the whole thing. It's a big, empty, fuzzy spot. I can't, in my memory, I can't. But the books are there. I don't know. You can try and talk to the ghosts. They haunt every now and then.
All right.
Yo,
well,
Spooky Delton might know something, right, Spooky?
Spooky's just like, oh, it's like, yeah, Spooky held a seance once. And someone else is like, yeah, he held a seance. We talked to him. We talked to those ghosts.
All right, my man with the seance plan. I got you, Delton. I got your number.
All right. Well, I think we should start looking at the books then.
Yeah. The seance is plan D for Delton, but let's go to plan B for books.
All right. He brings you to the captain's quarters. Shows you a stack, mountainous stack of the captain's logs. It's going to take hours to sift through all of this.
Oh, that's going to be a great stream, Jeff. I'm super pumped.
I can't wait. Because I have 700 pages ready to go.
Do you remember what year this happened? That might
I
help.
pick up a book that says page 3.
He says,
I'm going to
at least.
I'm going to get a day. Oh, he's still here. Never mind. I'll wait.
He says, at least a decade ago. Yeah, at least a decade. Maybe more.
Okay.
Maybe 2. It might have been 2.
Oh, good. Narrowing it down.
Maybe 2.
Appreciate that.
At least in the past 20
Well,
years.
how long have you been doing the ferrying undead thing?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I think it's been about 20 years.
Okay, and now
Have
that
you
we're
continue to do ship logs?
I mean,
You
yeah,
just
I
write
can't
gibberish?
read them at all, but I can still write them. You know, I can write down what's going on.
thank God.
You
Due
look,
diligence.
the books, the most recent ones are illegible.
Just ravings of a madman.
It's just illegible scribbles. That of someone who can't see what they're writing, just like over top of each other, and it got a little. It started off kind of okay, and then just got worse and worse. But why don't you give me,
seem to
whoever's
have-
searching, give me an investigation. What was that, Raven?
I seem to have vague recollections of a past life partnering with someone who wrote just like this.
Yeah, right? Oh, I rolled a
Oh,
nat 20
my
on
gosh.
investigation. 27.
Oh, nice.
Wow. All right. Well, game over.
27.
Chowder.
So, Chowder, you're digging
Meanwhile,
through.
like if the captain is distracted, I'm gonna get a dagger out and carve into his bookshelves. Clara was here.
Nice.
All right, that's going to take you 2 hours. 2 hours to sift through with that 27. To sift through
Okay.
and find relevant
We'll
information.
look at the secret DM roll.
I forgot I had that up there.
What if I put on my little goblin glasses? They're for reading.
You most certainly have to put your goblin reading glasses on.
Okay, for the 2 hours, I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
That's with that in.
That's how
in
you
mark,
got
okay.
that 27. That's
Excellent. Yeah, you're right. That's perfect.
for Ilifar and Renaud. What are you doing in those 2 hours while Chowder is digging through the papers?
Probably finding ways to screw with Chowder.
Yeah, casting the wand of smiles, probably.
Why do you think it takes 2 hours?
I really
You would have had it done in
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Guys, I was on the right page. You keep knocking the book off.
I'm gonna go to, below deck because I remember Charlotte had like this little mystical room down there,
Yeah.
and let's just see if it's there. And I'm like keeping an eye on any of the crew I see because I would hope that they understand that like we're like trying to help.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
not like try to stab me in the back.
they're being
like,
completely
like this is
helpful.
part of the curse.
We got you. They're being completely helpful.
Take that, spooky.
They're completely
No.
helpful. They're going about their business on the ship, and Ilifar, you head down below deck to I believe it's two layers down, or 2 levels down into the hold of the ship is where you went.
Yeah.
And you head back to the area where the Charlotte had led you, and the room is not there anymore. The door is not even that the door is there, the room is just not. The space that the room is occupied is there, but it is no longer walled up or with a door in front.
Is there anything in that space? Like, was there?
Why don't you give me a
cargo or
perception
something?
check?
Normal roll because there's not sunlight, right? We're
Yeah,
below.
you're
deck.
below decks.
14.
A 14. You find on the ground, there's a twinkle, a sparkle that catches your eye. And in between the boards of the floor there, you pull out a necklace that is the necklace that Charlotte had with her when you saw her. And you pick it up and open up the little cameo inside, and sure enough, there's a picture of Charlotte's parents that she showed you. But no trace of the room.
This would really affect my emotions if I had any. All right, I'll that being done, I will head back up. I'll kind of look around the passenger level, just poke around to see if Jacob is around. But then head back up, see how Chowder's doing, and
Yeah.
if he needs someone to give him a smile.
Oh no.
You don't. You don't find any. You don't find any trace of Jacob. And heading back up, Ronald, what are you doing to mess with Chowder and his research?
Let's see. I'll just be periodically irritating him. Hey, what's that?
It's another log for a different date.
Keep talking to him about random stuff, asking stupid questions. How long does it take to clean those ears?
I've never done it. What do you? And I wish and I never will now.
Chowder, your research after 2 long hours, you're frustrated, but what you found out is there was a 3 routes from Graydon Island to Todenstein Island that were mapped out, and there are each one of them has a kind of penciled in X along it.
Okay.
One of them is close to Graben Island. One of them is close to Todenstein Island, and one of them is kind of in the middle. But you think you know the location. You have the maps, so you'll be able to get there, with the ship.
Okay. Yeah, I lay that out to the rest of the crew, my specific thieving crew of Illifar and Reynald. not the rest of the curse crew, 'cause they're probably not allowed to know it. But yeah,
Not Spooky Delton. Delton, take a look at this. It's like, no, don't show me.
That looks Spooky says it looks like jazz. I don't even know what that means. But
but no, I tell them I see 3 markings, and that one of them is near Toddenstein, where the mausoleum is. So maybe if that's where they drop the bodies, we should pick them up and probably end up on the last one being at Toddenstein, since that's where the mausoleum is going to be. So that's I give the general.
So when you pointed out that one first, that's like the exact opposite of what you should have done.
yeah, all right, guys, here, right here. Everyone see this? This is where we end.
This is
All right,
the end.
now let me deconstruct the plan.
Have you ever seen Memento?
Yes, exactly. Are you familiar with Christopher Nolan at all? This is gonna freak your bean, but I'm gonna try to explain it as much as I can.
Yeah, that's the rundown. And I do it exactly like Illifar pointed out. I'm like, that's where we end. So let's work our way backwards. I can't help. That's the first page I found.
That took you 2 hours?
2 hours. How do you look at it?
I mean, he did
You said this is
produce
first.
3 maps for you.
Right? Pretty solid planning.
Okay.
What did you do during your 2 hours, Illifog? Show me what you got.
Necklace.
Would you rob some lady?
Go. Yes. Like that's
Okay.
literally what we're investigating.
That's fine with me. Par for the course for this crew. Good work, my man. Reynald, what'd you get while you were pestering me making these maps? What's your take?
Well, I had fun.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Don't you ever go and change it. Keeps me on my toes.
So,
Right.
what next? You have maps.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps reminding you that Delton, Spooky Whitley, will perform a seance for you if you want to try and talk to the ghosts.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting the feeling like, see, this is the problem with this. They aren't allowed to help us. So if they're telling us to do the seance, it's not going to help. That's the only way they can tell. Like what they're really trying to tell us is whatever we do, do not do the seance. So we're going to do the
seems like-
seance, right?
Yeah, right. Kind of making me want to do the seance.
Seance?
Plus, I think it'll cheer Spooky up. Let's do it.
Spooky needs it. Spooky's had a rough trip.
Spooky
Yeah, he
is
has.
just... He finally just says, look, they called me Spooky because I did a seance once as a joke. I dressed up. It was Halloween. And I wanted my pirate nickname to be like Destruction, like Delton Destruction or something, but no, Spooky is what stuck. I'll go get my seance kit. He walks up.
Yeah, that's my Spooky.
Bring your Halloween
Not
costume, too.
piratey.
Spooky Delton's a great pirate name. Don't get down on yourselves. If the name's stuck, it's probably because you're great at seances.
He goes and gets his kit and sets up an area downstairs in the hold. There's a table set up, some chairs around it, a nice tablecloth put over it, and some sort of talisman in the middle of the table. He brings all of you down there to perform this seance. It's just you three and Spooky. Spooky says, "All right. Well, we're gonna do this. We gotta take some precautions first. Don't make the ghosts mad. If you make them mad, we're gonna have a bad time. Okay? I'm gonna open up the communication And then it's going to be up to you to touch the talisman in the middle of the table and ask your question or whatever you want to do to these spirits once we make contact. Are you ready? You need to discuss amongst yourselves first.
Sounds like this guy knows what he's doing. Spooky.
We're fine.
All right.
Let's do this.
He puts out all the lights. It's completely dark down here. All you hear are the ship swaying back and forth and the creaking. And he begins whispering under his breath. And he's reciting something. And then there is a small faint light in the middle of the table that gets brighter. And the table starts to shake as it begins to lift off the ground a little bit. All of you are, is there anyone who has dark vision?
Yes.
Check.
All of you?
I think so. I think we do, actually, if I remember.
So, you clearly see Delton lifting the table with his knee, and he's shifting it around, and he picks up a bell that he thinks is hidden from you guys, and he rings it. And he says, "Oh, the spirits. I hear them. They're trying to contact. I need you all to concentrate. Concentrate harder. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw."
Oh boy.
11.
9.
11,
21.
9,
Ooh.
and a 21. So for Chowder and Ronald, you each take 3 psychic damage as you feel a sharp pain in your mind. The table settles down a bit, and Spooky, you see his eyes kind of roll back into his head, and he kind of goes limp. And sitting in the middle of the table is the talisman, glowing. What do you guys do?
Spooky isn't working. You think we can talk to him?
Spooky seems to be in some kind of trance.
Can anyone hear me?
Spooky's making death saves.
There's knocking. When you say,
All right,
"Can anyone hear me?" there's a knocking, distant.
I will touch the talisman. Say, who am I speaking with?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I was the wrong person to do that. Oh, 15. No, I wasn't.
Nice.
I'm rolling rocks tonight.
Yeah.
15. So you reach out. Who do you want to reach out to, Ilafar? In the
You're
back
not
of your
angry.
mind, reach down into your subconscious.
It would be Charlotte.
Charlotte. Charlotte's voice emerges or emits from where Spooky is sitting, but Spooky still does not move, not even his mouth. Hello?
This is coming from his nose.
Hello?
Charlotte. It's
Yes?
Ilifar. We met the other night.
Oh, yes.
We helped you. How are you?
I miss my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, we're trying to find them. Do you know what happened to you? Do you know what happened to them?
Give me a insight check. Or insight, arcana, your choice.
3.
A 3?
Nice.
That was that one.
Yeah.
She shakes
I'm
her
not
head.
throwing rocks tonight anymore.
you feel cold, and you just hear kind of a more distant no.
Any idea where we should look for them?
Give me an insight. Arcana. It can be
14 on insight. I already clicked it.
insight. Okay. 14. You can feel free to suggest skill checks or a skill check for any of these if you can
Stealth.
if you can justify it. I was just about to say.
Right. Right.
A 14 and,
Sneaking into her mind.
and so you got a 14 and we're asking where you could find her brothers and sisters. Is that what the question was?
Right. Yeah.
She says, where Grammy and Pappy are.
That helps a lot.
Where are Grammy and Pappy?
I think they're on an island that I went to go visit called Graben. Graben?
Okay. Yeah. So, we can take you there.
I'd like to go there and see my brothers and sisters and my grandparents.
So
That's one of the X's on the map. I just figured that out in character too.
So wait. You didn't know what map you were giving the crew?
No, I'm kidding. That was just-
Is he kidding though?
I'm gonna roll insight on Chowder.
Yeah, me too.
I rolled a
I was
20.
thinking Jake.
Oh.
And I got a 21.
No, Chowder definitely just realized it. hey, that's on the
Like, I
map.
spent 2 hours. I found this map.
And then she says Graven Island. I'm like, hey, that's on one of my maps.
That is on my map.
Hey, what's this book here? Cartography for Dummies?
Is there anything we need to do to prepare to get to the island?
You asking Charlotte?
Yes. Definitely not asking Chowder.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Give me a check of your choice. What do you insight? Arcana.
I think insight's appropriate.
Insight.
7.
7. She says, went to live with my grandparents when I got sick.
Okay, well, we're going to go there soon. So I hear knocking.
With that knock, she fades away.
Using the sound effects
To their
prompter.
fullest.
Yeah. All right. Either do you want to talk to like somebody else?
Yeah.
Right,
Anyone else?
You,
Y'all try for
Chowder.
Jacob. Yeah.
No,
what's up?
no, Chowder. I think Reynald would be best with Jacob because it's like, y'all have experienced Jacob a lot, but he hasn't that much.
That's true.
I think you should talk to Madeline.
Okay, though.
And I need to go to the little boy's room.
Oh boy.
You just go ahead.
Yeah, you're excused. Should be fine. I feel like while I'm talking to Madeline, I'll also be going to the little boy's room right here, because I will be terrified.
Okay, as usual, Chowder's just gonna do it. Not Chowder. Let's do Jacob first, because if she comes in screaming, I think she's gonna be the last one that we talk to.
All right, Reynald, you're up. Let's go.
Renaud.
The AC just kicked on and my
Alright.
door just slammed.
Yeah.
It's like,
Psh, that's the banshee.
Renaud. What, when you touch the amulet, what do you say?
Hey, anyone here?
Give me an insight or an arcana check of your choice.
I will go insight.
All right.
17.
It's cold. And there's an angry presence. It's oppressive that fills the room. But you don't feel it directed at you. And there's a whisper in your ear. It sounds like Jacob's voice. And he says, "Revenge."
I can get behind that. Who are we getting revenge on?
Give me your insight or arcana.
14.
A 14. There is a rumble of the table as the knife that was sitting alongside all the other accoutrements of the seance. A knife kind of stands up on the point and starts carving into the table, Graben. And then the knife goes shooting across the room and slams into a post, kind of.
picking up on a theme.
That's kind of a neat trick.
Chowder yet again holds up the map. He's like, guys, that's this one.
So was the island named after a person?
Is that your question? Or are you asking the ghost or asking everyone else?
I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay. Do you have another question for Jacob?
You mean the island, Graven?
Give me your insight.
And I'm getting like worse on my rolls.
A 10. There is a violent shove. Spooky tumbles to the ground. He's still unconscious, but he just ragdolls across the floor.
Spooky, no!
You still feel the presence here.
All right. I guess I'm diving in. Chowder touches the amulet and says,
Don't bring more than
Yes.
one.
"What? Jacob's still here?"
Yeah. You still feel Jacob's presence. You can
I got you.
definitely
I figured
touch.
Reynald did it.
You can definitely summon Madeline as well.
I say, Jacob,
No, I
you
don't
need
know
to
what
calm
you're
down a little bit so we can get to the bottom of this.
Give me a persuasion check.
Heck yeah.
22.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, nice.
Oh yeah. There's heavy breathing from Spooky, and you hear this creaking voice come out of Spooky, and it sounds a little bit like Jacob. And he says, "The Grabens are grave robbers. Horst murdered me."
Hopefully not Horst Nordfink. I don't want to mess with him.
Horst Graben. He says it again louder. Horst Graben.
Where can we find him?
Give me
At your mom's.
give me an insight.
Jacob, come on.
16.
I do that in like a Jacob voice.
At your
Too.
mom. At your mom's. A 16. He responds, Graben Island. And then the presence leaves the room.
Perfect. We're heading that way already.
That lines up.
I believe we're at you, Chowder. Do you have any questions for the spirits? Yeah?
I just okay. So is Graben Island where they bury them, or is
He said the mausoleum was Todenstein. The
Todenstein
mausoleum's
Island.
that's where we need to get them, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were killed.
They're killed.
So
on
he
a
was
different
killed
island.
at a different place on Graven Island,
Yes. So what
and then was being transported to Todenstein.
what Arbork told you is that he had a job from the Graben family to deliver these coffins. They were that he was told, and the notes say they were being delivered to the Graben mausoleum on Todenstein Island.
But they just dumped them
But he just
elsewhere
took
where
them
we have to
and dumped
retrieve
them.
them. And then we need to get them there. And there was another X in the middle between both islands.
Yeah.
From the what Chowder researched.
Yeah. So
But
Jacob said that Horst Graben. He saw Horst Graben. Accused Horst Graben of being grave robbers. And accused him of murdering him. Horst murdered Jacob.
right. We got some pretty good info there. I mean, do I even need to talk to the Banshee lady? It doesn't seem necessary, right? She seems like she's gonna be pretty intense.
She might get upset if you don't talk to her.
That is an excellent point. I'm just gonna dip in and say, hey, see what's up.
Give me Insight or Arcana.
Let's go with, let's see, +1 for Arcana, -1 for Insight. Let's go Arcana.
All right.
4.
A 4.
I rolled a 4.
It gets very cold in the room. All of you can see your breath. And there's a scream that echoes underneath in the hall. And then a malevolent presence you feel.
Oh, dear.
What is your question? Or what do you say, Chowder?
Madeline, I assume, is there anything we can do to rest your angry soul?
Give me your
We're here to
Arcana.
help.
Smile more.
Hi, we are here to help, Smiley. 12.
A 12. Right. The
And you die.
All right.
there's a violent force that comes rushing up from the back of the storeroom of the hold towards where your table is situated, moves the table a couple inches. All of you kind of are blown back just a little bit, not out of your seats or anything, but violent and scary. And it came with the screaming banshee, Madeline, as she came out of the ether towards you. And she starts weeping and calling out for calling out for Roderick. Roderick, her child, her son.
Chowder, you made her cry. Good job.
That always happens to me. I don't know why.
That's awkward.
You
Every
need a
single
wand to
time.
cheer her up or something.
Where is Roderick?
Are you jumping into the fray? Ilifar?
I am, because Chowder is low.
for sure.
He's-
Give me your insight.
Elephant's welcome to ask.
like Reynald should be doing all of this, but we neither one of us have the insight to understand that Reynald has the best insight.
Right, exactly. I'm too dumb to understand what's even happening. Exactly, yeah.
20.
20. All right.
Hot darn. All right, now we're getting somewhere.
What is your question? Or
Where is Roderick?
Where is Roderick? The weeping woman says, Lucretia, my midwife, took him from my arms.
So Lucretia stole him?
Yes.
Where's Lucretia?
Give me your insight.
9. Ugh.
9. Madeline gets angry. And she lashes out at you. Ilifar, give me a Constitution saving throw.
19.
19.
Gosh, I would have rather had that roll for a good answer, but all right, no, we'll keep it here.
You just take 1 point of damage from her attack. Any other questions? Madeline is still here.
Madeline, you may not have heard my friend properly. He was just asking you where Lucretia is. That's all. And then I'll roll my Arcana.
Yeah, roll your Arcana.
17.
17. She says, Lucretia and her brother, Horst, stole my body.
Yeah, we know about him. That's classic horse, as far as I understand. Stealing the whole body thing.
Anything else?
Probably on great line.
I think we know what we need to do.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, Madeline. Most importantly, we do appreciate you.
There's a scream
Chin up.
that splits the room. And then it's quiet. Spooky gets up and kind of shakes his head. And he says, well, did it work?
No, you just fell asleep.
Oh, that's what they said happened last time, too. I'm
Don't
real
listen
sorry,
to him.
guys.
It worked, but I think there was a problem.
A problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there may be some lasting effects from it.
Oh,
So just, keep an eye out for anything weird happening.
oh man. Did they get mad? Oh.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. That you'll notice the table has moved significantly since we started. They got a little angry.
And it was bolted in, which is...
Man.
That was intimidating.
I want to cast Thaumaturgy and cause some harmless tremors in the deck.
At that exact moment.
Let
That's
me
perfect.
see. Let me see. Delton rolls a 10. Delton is terrified. He actually drops. He's picking up his seance kit, and he actually drops it, this wooden box, and just bolts out of the room.
See, Smokey, you're a natural.
Okay, wait up. We're going to need you to spread the word amongst the crew that, something strange is going on.
Well, I mean, that's every day for us, but yeah, I'll let everybody know.
Okay, less attitude and more just spread the news.
Yeah. Well, if there's something strange in the neighborhood, you know who to call.
We do?
Well, obviously not, because you picked us up.
But yeah, I mean, that was the captain. That wasn't my choice. I'm happy to turn to dust like old Dusty up there.
Hey, don't say that, Smokey. You got plenty of lives left.
You look over at Dusty and just like a tooth falls out of the skull. It's just like the top of the skull on some like dust and like chunks, fragments of bone, and like a tooth just falls out and skitters across the deck.
Hang in there, Dusty. It suits you.
So what's the plan?
well-
Graben Island sounds like
Sounds-
a hot
yeah.
spot for activity.
Do we? Well, I mean, okay. Are we trying to get their bodies out
Yeah.
from the ocean, or are we trying to get revenge, or is it kind of a both and type of situation?
I feel like burying them with unfinished business could have consequences. So if
I think we
really-
start with the revenge.
Yeah, I say the same.
All right.
Spooky
So-
does let you know that you can perform the seance again if you'd like. It takes it out of him, so he'll need a day. But he also says that if you have the bodies, they will it'll be much easier to contact, and the spirits will be at rest as long as their bodies are here. You'll be able to speak with them freely.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, never mind. We'll do that first then.
Yeah, may as well.
All right. Go to one of your exes.
All right. X marks the spot. We got a spot near Graben. We got a spot
No,
between.
No,
Yep. Yep.
I
I'm listening.
was referring to what was her name? The one you used to date. She was really like seemed in tune with all the ghosts. That was the ex I was referring to.
I
She
don't
was
talk
she would
about
be
her.
really
How
helpful.
dare you bring? How dare
Look.
you bring up Africa? How dare you bring her up?
Look,
I mean, we don't judge just because she was a kobold.
She was beautiful.
we're very inclusive. We don't.
You know,
I
if-
mean, she like, look, we had the next job, and y'all were fighting a lot, and it was going to be between like the going through this undead area or stealing the chest. You remember, and we decided to steal the chest.
Yeah.
But I mean, frankly, that's the only reason we chose you over her.
I mean, that's fair. I'm good at chess.
Her chest was better than his.
Yeah, that's the.
I miss it.
So is there
No, I
any way
didn't
to-
mean that X.
All right, we'll go on the X in the map then, I guess.
Yeah, it's a backup plan. I'll never talk to her. Not if I don't have to. But yes.
I always thought she liked me, so I'll talk to her.
That's half the problem. You're turning into a real horse Graben for me, I'll tell you that right now.
Don't be a
That's
horse.
just because you need to smile more.
Dang it!
All right, so can we navigate to one of these X's?
Yes, so the crew can get you there.
I will take the piece of paper away from Chowder and go up to one of the people on things.
Hey, I
I'm
was
like,
still deciphering that.
This is the thing. The X is right here. That's where we need to go. Are you able to decipher this?
The navigator that you're giving it to, he says what. He looks at you, just kind of, he's rotting, he's zombified, but he looks at you just like, what? Do you think we're stupid or something that we can't see? His eye falls out. He quickly grabs it, and puts it back in, and he says, "Give me this."
Yeah.
Which one do you want to
keep
go
your
to?
eye on that map.
He pops it out. Which one do you want to go to first?
We'll work our way to the island that we're going to, because
Yes,
I'm still confused
Totenstein.
as to which island is which.
So Todd's
haven't-
Mausoleum is the end game.
Yeah.
That's like where we need to end up with the bodies and everything.
Okay, because in my notes it literally says they're being transferred to Graven Island to be built in buried in a mausoleum, picked up in a port city called Totenstein. So exactly the opposite, which is why I'm confused.
I think I may have messed it up in the past. It's because
Okay.
full disclosure, I was also very confused reading this adventure. Had to read it like 3 times and be like, now where is Graben is the what now, and Toddstein's the where? It's very confusing, as well as like many characters as you've met or as you heard named Graben. There's
Right.
like,
And Lucretia Graven.
yeah. So
of course. But yeah.
But
So I
yeah,
think
no,
we
the
started-
story, the full story that you guys have is that Aubric, when he was alive, was hired by the Graben family to pick up coffins and deliver them to the Graben Mausoleum on Toddstein Island. So he sailed to Graben Island, made a pickup, and then sailed to Todenstein, where he was then supposed to put the coffin in the mausoleum and leave. He didn't do that for these 3. And you have the maps of where he tossed them overboard and just kind of sailed away.
Gotcha.
So according to our
Right.
maps, one is
So,
Graven
well-
Island, one is right between, and then one is Todenstein.
Yes.
So if we start at Graven Island, if we start at
Right.
Graven Island and then go to the Midway, that would be on its way to
okay,
Todenstein.
I don't think it's really going to matter all that much, but I think
True.
the revenge is going to happen on Graven Island.
That is very true.
But anyways, let's start with the one by Graven, and that way we'll work our way to Todenstein. And
Okay.
We can start at Graydon to get the bodies, and then ask the body, or at least ask a body about revenge, and
Potentially get that while we're nearby the island. But I say we start there.
Okay.
we're spending way too much time on bodies.
It's going to.
said Reynald never.
Yeah, right. Like, yes.
It's going to take a few days of sailing to get there,
Okay.
to the first location, but they know what to do, and for those few days we're going to take a break.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay, well, all right. We'll see you next quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you in a few days.
we'll see you in a couple days. No, we'll be back in just about 5-10 minutes. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back to finish this up. Stick around.
Sounds great.
welcome back, everyone. We're back for part 2 of the Ship of Horrors Part 1. Part 2 of Part 1. That's we're gonna have a more confusing naming scheme than the Rambo movies.
Yeah, please. Ship of Horrors Part 2, Spooky Delton Boogaloo.
Spooky
Not
Delton,
quite
yeah.
as bad as the Predator movies.
Spooky Delton's definitely gonna have to have a spin-off.
Oh, please. I insist.
All right, so you guys had chosen where to head first. You have a couple days. You're heading to was it Graben Island? The one near Graben Island first.
Right, yeah, that X first.
Okay.
I believe is where we're going to start. Since the other one was like midway between the two. Seemed like a good place to start.
So there's a couple days for you to prepare. You know that the bodies were dumped into the water. There's plenty of supplies on the ship. You're not sure the total scope of it. You could probably do some investigations to see if you can turn up anything, or even some your choice if you want to try and make something, if you want to rummage around the ship for things to assist you. Now would be the time.
I think I'll roll investigation. That's one of my
Okay.
better advantages.
First, can we long rest?
Oh yes, yeah, you have a long rest. It's been
Oh, great. Okay.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
it is multiple
Great
days
call.
have
And if
gone
we-
by. Yeah.
And if we fail in this mission, we're gonna have an even longer rest.
The longest rest.
longest
indeed.
rest.
I rolled a 19 on my investigation for what it's worth.
A 19. Oh, okay. Why don't you roll me 2d6?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
What I'm asking about is if we have like a really, really long stick that we can like tie Chowder to, it will stick him down in the water and just like swirl him around to look.
Are you going fishing with Chowder?
And
Yes, exactly.
and now
Fantastic.
Chowder, roll me 1d4 now.
Yeah, of course. Let's see.
2.
There we go.
Chowder, you found through your investigation, rummaging about in the cargo hold, you found a crate of potions. It said fragile on the side,
Of course, you know it's fancy.
and you knew something was up because the bottom right hand corner of the crate was soaking wet, not wet anymore,
Oh, no.
but had warped from being
Sure.
water damage and things, just like liquid damage on the side. And you crack it open, and a lot of broken vials are inside. But you come away with 6 potions and let's see, 6 of these blue bubbly potions and 2 fizzy red potions.
6 blue bubblies and 2 red fizzies?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making notes. Thank you.
Doing the taste test. They
Right.
They are the 2 potions are potions of greater healing, the red ones,
Nice.
and the blue are potions of water breathing.
Ooh.
and,
So,
and I think
Ilifar
Chowder
definitely-
goes goes in
Ilifar
like,
definitely
look what I found, and Ilifar takes one, and Reynald takes the other one, and it's like, you'll be fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. More the merrier. I guess these 6 blue bubblies are for me. Oh, that's great.
Well, that's gonna help us with like 2 of these, I guess. Probably need to find like Like, how far away are these X's?
They're all a couple days from each other.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to get us... If we send one person down for each one, that's going to be 2.
Oh, right. Separating, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we should keep looking around. And first of all...
I agree. Also, we'll get a long rest between each of those, technically, so...
Yeah, you get multiple long rests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Captain is it Captain Albrecht?
Albrecht, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Albrecht.
What can I do for
Captain
you?
Albrecht is the... No, I'm talking about you behind your back.
Oh,
so turn
all
around.
right.
Hey, get out of
Hey,
here!
I'm sorry. I'm
Doesn't
sorry.
include you.
Hey, I heard my name. I came.
Hey, secret
I'm
club
just
stuff.
trying to help.
Captain
This is a
Albrecht
conversation
clearly-
of people who've been cursed for at least one day, and that's it.
Get
outta here.
Never mind. Captain
sorry,
Albrecht
at
is
most, yeah,
clearly
my bad.
the worst captain ever. Like, all of these bottles are broken, throwing bodies overboard. Cursed us. I mean, not to point out the obvious. And he didn't even do theme rooms.
Right? Come on.
All right. While we're down here, I'm gonna poke around as well.
Give me your investigation.
11.
An 11. You find a big leather tarp that has some like metal grommet holes in it, or on the corners. Could be fastened. It is watertight.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that. But look at here, guys.
Hey, what you got there, LFR? What do you have there?
You think he said a tarp?
Yep. A leather tarp.
Okay.
So we'll put that back where I found it. If we need it, we know where it is.
That's a just in case we need a tarp item. Gotcha.
Well, it's watertight.
Mm-hmm. It's oiled, so it's like hydrophobic.
What if we could make like a diving bell sort of thing?
Oh,
What?
not a bad idea.
A diving bell?
I already know who's gonna get to test it. I already know who's gonna test to see if it works. So if we do it, let's put some good time into it, okay, guys? I don't want it to be like last time.
To be fair, last time should have worked. It was just that one thing that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It did not work, but it should have. That's very fair.
So, any more searching?
Well, I'd like to spend some time with the crew
Okay.
and put forth this idea that something went wrong with Smokey's seance, and there's some other presence aboard the ship.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to stir some. What's your end goal here? You trying to like get them afraid, or keep them on edge? What are you trying to accomplish?
Mostly self-entertainment.
Okay.
So, yeah, get them a little afraid.
Why don't you give me a
Just for
persuasion
my own amusement.
check?
Oh, I hope this works.
Oh,
A 9. People don't really seem to take too much heed to that. They're just haven't you noticed we're dead? Like,
All right, how about this? Can I periodically throw in a thaumaturgy to cause some mystical and get advantage on that persuasion?
yeah, I'll give you advantage.
13.
13.
That's a little better.
That's a success. You successfully spook the crew after that thaumaturgy, so like no one believes you. And then what do you do? Like what's the inciting incident that gets them scared?
Some unsettling whispers
I was gonna say I could play accomplice to this and do some handy stealth to like play a ghost that could sell this story.
There is.
Thaumaturgy can do all kinds of fun stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Reynald has it like well in hand, but Chowder feels like he needs to jump in. And he's like, I'm a ghost with a sheet over his head.
Yeah, that just ruins the entire version.
They all start laughing, and then
He's got a sheet of leather over him that water
Right,
just
yeah.
rolls off of.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm invisible. Yeah, the tarp works every time.
but yeah, you successfully spook the crew. They're on edge. They are going to get disadvantage on fright checks.
Love it. Extra spooky, Delton.
You're getting close to the location. You're in the general area. The navigator tells you I think we're as close as we can be here. And what you why don't you give me a nature check? One person, whoever's the highest.
Oh, okay, I've got +1 on nature. What you got, guys?
+1 for me.
Okay. So either Renaud or Chowder. Give me a nature.
Reynald, you want to chance it?
Sure. Would it be survival related?
Yeah. Could it be survival?
I'd like to go for survival if possible.
Yeah.
6.
Oh no!
We're all
Barely
gonna
survived.
die.
We have barely survived.
All right. So let me see here. That means did anyone hold on, I lost my notes. Collections, my campaigns. There. Did anyone get above a 10?
Oh, I thought it was just one person rolling. I can still try and roll nature. Let's see. 20.
Did you want all of us roll?
20? No, just the one person. Because wait, we had a survival. Oh, Renaud, you rolled a 6, right?
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, he
Sorry.
rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
if it was-
that's just the
one
6.
roll.
So not a 10. Sorry, not anybody, but yeah, just the one roll, because it just means that the water's too murky to see how far down it is. But you think you're in the area, just limited visibility. How are you going about this? You're just out in the open water, a little bit off on the horizon. You can make out some land. You would assume that's Graben Island off on the horizon. What's your?
I have
Hey.
enough potions for us to dive underwater.
You there. How deep is the
A
water
couple
here?
times.
Who are you talking to?
One of the crew.
They deep enough. I mean, it's murky. I don't know. Let me see if any of them
Keep it
will
up
know.
this bird.
Well, I'm not even like nautical, but I know you can do a sounding.
I suppose. What's sounding? I mean, I know, but for like everybody, so
for the rest of
everybody
the crew.
knows. Maybe you should tell them what a sounding is.
Yeah, Reynald, what in the world is that sounding?
I'm going to take a history to see if I even know.
Okay.
I love this.
23.
Take a
okay.
step backwards so...
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you definitely know, I would think.
So in my background, a lot of shipping types came into my noble family, and we chatted. Yeah, you tie evenly spaced knots on a rope, and put a stone on the bottom, and like throw it in. See how far down the rope goes.
Hey, that's a really good idea. We should do that.
Hey, yeah, with the knots on the rope, then we can climb down it to the bottom.
Yeah. You've got plenty of rope, and there's cannonballs, heavy things all around.
Wait, we
sounds
have
perfect.
cannons?
Oh yeah, there's a couple cannons on the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, L5, we never told you.
Wait,
if you,
wait.
If If you ever get
Horse is
seasick,
gonna
throw
get
up on the cans.
fucked up.
Yeah, so you tie this rope and here, and it's relatively shallow, about 80 feet
Oh yeah, that's
down to the floor. And now you have a convenient rope down.
I've been that far underground.
Should be the same principle.
Yeah.
Well, getting down will be easy. We pull the rope back up, hold onto the cannonball, and jump.
Exactly.
It'll work perfectly. Chowder?
All right.
Drink this potion.
You've proven
And
it
this
to me.
bar.
I'm ready to test this time.
I
hard
am
like
going
a cape.
to. I'm going to give Ilafar a signal, which he should know by now, while I start talking to Chowder to.
They tie the bottom of
Distract
the rope
him.
around here. This
So
is
yeah,
exactly how it works.
who is, are you going in, Chowder?
Of course, I'm the testing mechanism.
All right. So what?
This is 3 times as planned out as it was last time. I am confident.
What are you doing to prepare?
I'm, doing like the classic, like crack your neck muscles, like do some like stretches, like getting pepped up, and I definitely take one of my potions of breathing underwater.
Okay.
Okay, he doesn't do any of that crap because I push him in.
What?
Really tempted to burn a 3rd level spell and hit him with water walk, so he.
Okay, Chowder.
Wait. If you get hit with water walk, does he like splat on the water? It's like, does he take fall damage?
So first of all, Chowder, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, this just turned into a Mr. Bean skit. Oh my god. Dexterity save, right? Thank God. I'm
dexterity
quick.
saving.
23.
23.
Oh.
23.
So you manage to drink the potion before
Okay, thank
you
God.
get kicked, but as you're kicked,
Before you break your neck hitting the water.
the potion flings out of your hand, and the glass bottle breaks on the deck. Ronald, are you casting water walk on him as he tumbles down towards the water?
No, I'm not going to burn the spell.
Okay.
What? That's even worse. I'm not worth it.
You splash into the water.
Oh, this is amazing. I
And
love
the
this.
the rope knot. Did you pull it back up and you threw it in with him, Ronald, or is it still there?
or after him.
Or after him?
Yeah, or after. So
he's like sinking in that cannonball. Just
Hey, wait, don't forget this.
Yeah, don't forget this.
Oh my god! I'm going way deeper than 80 feet. What's going on?
Chowder, it's disorientating to drink that potion. You still don't want to breathe water, like it doesn't
Oh,
feel
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So you kind of gasp up for air, and as you do, you see a cannonball coming down and out of the air towards you that just like you catch and down underneath the water you go very fast. It knocked all the wind out of you, so you're forced to take a gulp of air of water.
So I still can't breathe
Yeah.
underwater because
You
have
got
no
the air
That's
wind
crazy.
knocked out of you, and you're gasping for air, so you think you're drowning. And the potion didn't work.
It's a potion.
And finally, you realize that finally you realize you can breathe and everything's okay. And all the bubbles that are all around you are floating up to the top, up on the deck. I'm sure that Ilafar and Ronald are laughing hysterically. But below the water,
Amazing.
it's a sandy bottom ocean. And there's some rocks here or there, some fish swimming around. But you're going to have to, you don't immediately see it, you're going to have to do some searching down here.
Sure.
So why don't
Can I
you...
roll investigation?
Yeah, give me an
or-
investigation to begin searching around.
Okay, 13.
A 13, and you start after just a few minutes, you see some a bit of white fabric that's stuck on a rock, and you follow that to some more debris, and eventually you find a rotted, kind of falling apart coffin, and inside is a small skeleton with some tattered white clothing.
Wait, are you opening the coffin?
Oh no, it's busted
At
open.
the bottom? Oh, it's busted
Yeah,
open.
it's busted open. It is a skeleton. There is, nothing left but bones. And as you're approaching this, you see something in the darkness, in the dark of the ocean, come towards you. Give me a perception check.
Oh dear. Sure. Let's see. 18.
Meanwhile, Ilifar and Reynald are looking at each other, and Ilifar goes, "This being a D&D game and all, I wonder if there's like some sort of monster guarding the body." He'll be fine.
I'm amazed that you thought of that at all. in regards to Chowder's safety.
With an 18, you see something that catches your eye out of the darkness, just beyond the decaying coffin. And it's, at first you think it's a shark that's swimming towards you at high speed. But then you think, is it two sharks coming at you at high speed?
Good.
As they get even closer, though, you realize those aren't sharks. Those are big sharks. And as they're even closer, you see that those aren't just two big sharks. Those are two big skeletal sharks. And we're going to need you to roll some initiative, everyone.
Here we go. 24, nat 20 on the initiative. I could have saved that nat 20, but whatever.
9 for me.
7 for me.
7 for you. So, starting with Chowder,
Yeah.
you see these the two giant skeleton sharks headed your way. What are you going to do? You're underwater,
They've
so
clearly
your movement is half.
Right. Okay.
But you also do have like 3-dimensional movement. You can swim up. You can, above, below, left, right.
All right.
Do I see anywhere?
I know I can't communicate to Chowder, but I can communicate to the DM, and this might save you. I just was reading through a book about sharks with my son, and sharks don't have bones; they have cartilage. Boom. Game over.
We win!
Sharks disintegrate.
Let me view the page. on
Shark
this.
Marrow. Shark Marrow is delicious. Let me see the page. It's got to be there somewhere.
Says-
Just double check.
Where is this from? Sleeping Dragon's Wake. A giant shark is 30 feet long and normally found in deep oceans. Utterly fearless, it preys on anything that crosses its path, including whales and ships. The giant shark skeleton doesn't require air, food, drink, or sleep. The shark has a skeletal Oh, that's not up to this. That's not for this one. It says the shark has had skeletal feet attached by some demented necromancer, but that's not what's happening with this one.
Wait, where is that from, though?
That is from
I want to play that game.
Sleeping
too.
Dragon's Wake. And you know what?
Yeah.
Actually, yes, this shark does. These two sharks are running across the ocean floor with their little skeletal feet that have been appended to them.
I was hoping they were doing the little
So
doggy
now I just
paddle
imagine
with
them, like-
with the feet.
Yeah, they're like undead street sharks. Like
Yeah,
those
they're
old
street
90s,
sharks, yeah.
The show with Street Sharks is exactly what I'm imagining.
Yep.
They look super jacked.
Street sharks, exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Super
that's
jacked,
perfect.
but it's skeletal.
And
Yes, and like the smaller feet really sell that whole image. Like they always skip leg day, so this is perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't. If they've already sensed me, I don't think there's gonna be that much of a place to hide. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and fire a short bow at one of the skeletal sharks.
All right. You give your short bow to fire
11.
and roll with disadvantage.
Oh, roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Roll again. Understand. So I rolled the 17 and 11, so 11.
An 11, you fire the arrow and it just kind of goes and floats down.
Right.
Damn. But the two sharks continue your way. Do you move at all?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move behind any nearby algae or cover that I could possibly
You find a small rock
close to the body.
that you manage to get close
Okay,
to.
I'll hide behind the rock.
As you cower behind the rock, the two skeleton sharks
Indeed.
move in closer. One of them circling out around you, kind of just like making a big circle, and the other one moving in just like straight towards you, or where the rock is, and it's going to. Let's see here. Take a bite.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit you?
Let me see. No, it does not.
So the shark hits the rock and like bites down on the rock, but then lets it go and swims up. Starts to swim up, but still within range of you.
Okay.
Up top,
Okay.
Renaud, give me a perception check. Both you Renaud and Ilifar. 6. And a 10.
10.
You guys
That is some murky water.
are busy up here. Just what's going on with you? You guys have your back to the water where all these bubbles are coming up, and at one point there was like a bony fin above the water that sliced down. What's going on up on top of the deck that's causing you guys not to notice any of that?
So how do you think he's doing down there? He must be all right. He didn't tug the rope or anything.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a chance that he's like underneath the cannonball, but that'd be hilarious. It'd be fine. Like, how long does that potion last?
An hour.
Oh, good.
That'd be
Yeah,
fine.
he's fine. I'm sure.
So they'll be.
I'm sure if there's any problems, he'll tug the rope to let us know.
All right. And then,
Wait an hour.
And then Ilifar gets a little stick and does the shuffleboard across the deck and.
You know, that sending spell would have been super useful right now.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do athletics. I'd rolled a 10 on my shuffleboard.
10 on your shuffleboard. And Renaud, what did you get on your athletics check? Your shuffleboard athletics check.
Please let me know the score after this.
Oh,
because it's
19.
19. Renaud wins that round.
I rocked.
No.
It's very similar to this game we used to play called curling.
Chowder, you're underwater with this giant skeleton shark that has just bitten the
Oh, yeah.
stone right in front of you.
Big time.
I love how you think he forgot after one round. It's just like, look, Thrash cute, and we all know. Which is he needs to be reminded.
Oh, that's right. I'm not playing shuffleboard. I'm being attacked by two skeletal giant sharks. That's right. Okay, gotcha.
You're about 15 feet away from
Okay.
the bones of the little girl Charlotte. About within reach still of you is the rope that you had with you, the knotted rope with the cannonball at the end.
Okay.
And this shark is right above you. Like it just tried to bite you, missed, and just is there just above your head, just like a few feet above you.
I'm going to use my turn to tug on the rope frantically.
Okay.
To give any kind of signal, and then I'm going to try and use my rapier on like the stomach of the shark above me.
Okay. Give me that attack. 14 is a hit.
Okay.
9 damage.
10 piercing damage. That wasn't a sneak attack. So, yeah, 10 piercing damage with a 9 potential sneak attack damage, but it's not a sneak attack.
No, that won't be a sneak attack. 10 damage.
10 damage.
The shark, the other one has gone all the way around and is slamming into the ship. I need everyone on board to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, shuffleboarders.
22,
Oh, come on.
19. You
Enjoy your game. Enjoy your game.
you hear it.
Well, we can't enjoy the game. The ship is rocking back and forth. You can't play shuffleboard like that.
Yeah. The disc, like one of them falls off into the water, but one of these sharks has slammed into the side of the boat and has attempted to do some damage. Let's see if it can. A 19 is a hit. That's for sure. And how much damage? 24. It cracked the hull of the ship that it hit so hard. You hear the wood cracking and the sound of water rushing into the lower decks.
Dang.
The other shark is going to attempt to bite you.
Good luck.
Let's see here.
I should have said that. I should not have wasted luck at all.
14.
Well, it can't hear you.
Oh, just barely, no.
Just barely missed it.
A 14 does not hit.
Oh.
AC is 15 for me,
Oh,
so
man,
yes, 14
okay.
is right on the cusp. Yeah.
Yeah, just barely nicks you. If this shark had breath and you weren't underwater, you could smell its breath. That's how.
Yeah. Well, I do have underwater breathing, so I should be able to smell its breath.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You do say it smells like decay.
Oh.
Renaud, one of the sharks has just slammed into the side of the ship, which has now sprung a leak, and the rope is being frantically tugged on. What do you do?
Yes.
Right, if I were to jump, how far would I sink wearing splint armor?
You would sink pretty down to the bottom. It'd probably take you one round to get to the bottom.
So, I'll put out a heavy sigh, take a deep breath, and dive overboard, following the rope down.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you just going like holding your breath?
Yeah.
Okay. Holding breath is, let's see here. Drown. I guess it'd be under drowning. Let's see.
Should be 1 minute plus 1 per Constitution modifier, so 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. That's an eternity.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Wow.
And I can probably get, yeah.
That is.
Although I would perfectly accept that stressful situations might reduce that.
I think you're good. I'm just trying to find the place in the book, but oh well. Yeah.
I just Googled it.
3 minutes. So you start sinking to the bottom. At the end of your next turn, you will hit the bottom.
Nice.
Ilifar. Renaud has just jumped off the side. The rope is still being tugged frantically, and you can hear rushing water in below the deck. What do you do?
I will say, giving up. I win then. And the one that
Shuffleboard
attacked,
champion.
the one that attacked the side of the ship, can I see it?
Yes, you can see the bony fin above the water as it's circling around for another strike.
Okay. Can I get to it?
You'd have to get in the water. You'd have to jump in, but it's about maybe like 15 feet out from the edge of the boat.
All right. Yeah. I will jump in a magnificent display of dexterity and just general coolness. Blades out, and yeah, come down upon it.
Give me an acrobatics check, first of all, to see how cool you look doing it.
Oh yeah.
24. Very cool.
Oh. Yeah.
Very cool. Now give me your attack on the shark.
Judges are all holding up signs. 9.7, 9.8.
Yeah.
All right. So with my attack, I'm going to short sword him. I'm going to. Now, do I have to declare this beforehand? Probably so. I will just do so. I will. Where is it? I will expend a point of ki with my sword attack to attempt stunning strike, because I was stunning in that display, and so if I hit, then it'll have to do a con saving throw of 13, otherwise be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And so that's the first thing out is the sword, and that's not going to hit.
No.
All right, so I miss dramatically, but I will swing around.
Looks so cool though.
It looked
Yeah.
very cool until you missed.
Jabbed it right between some rib bones.
I will swing around and kind of hit it with my elbow and then stab again. So elbow strike, 21.
Elbow drop. From the
21 is a
top.
hit.
All right, for 6 bludgeoning damage. The bludgeon of my elbow.
6 damage.
And then stab with the sword of 15.
That's a hit.
For
Nice, dude.
rolled a 1 on that, so 5.
All right. So
5
does that
piercing.
encompass the stunning strike?
I really don't. Okay. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target.
Yeah, so you can do
stunned
it
until
when
the
you
end of-
hit. So after you hit is when you can
So-
spend the
okay.
point. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll spend it then. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Constitution
Nice.
saving throw.
Constitution or 13, DC 13.
DC 13. All right. Wait, where do I click? Oh, here we go. Constitution. 22. So they
Okay,
did good.
Well, yeah.
That's a
Wait.
Strong street shark. Huh?
Yeah, no, they made that save. So, like, if it attacks the boat
Carry
with
the two.
with
Yeah,
the
they did.
strength that it attacked is, if it attacks me with the strength that attacked the boat, then you're going to have like the body of a drow like sinking down and like land in the coffin.
We have to bury Ilifar at the Toddenstone.
Yeah, and don't and do
Mausoleum.
not leave, because I will keep that curse going and haunt y'all on that
Oh
ship.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Big
need to
time.
take me with you.
That's fantastic.
Chowder, you're underwater.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, and by the way, like this all looks like is it Plan 9 from outer space?
Plan
where
9 from
Donald
outer
Lugosi's
space.
fighting that
Yeah.
octopus and
Yeah.
just
You're-
it's not
you're
moving, and so
moving.
he's just moving.
you're
Yeah.
moving it. Ah!
Oh.
Yeah, that is the vibe that this whole thing has. This B movie, like B horror movie.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, so you're fighting this shark skeleton. What do you do? You're still kind of in the same spot. I think. I don't think you swam anywhere. You just kind of stayed less, or did you?
Correct. Yeah. And
no. Okay.
I tugged the rope, and I wanted to make sure I could get some reinforcements if possible. I am still unknowing if that has worked, but we're hoping for the best. Right now, I do have at least 2 weapon fighting, so I'm going to try and stab that shark in again with my rapier and then my dagger.
All right. 13
13
is a hit.
Okay, good. Roll damage. 7 piercing damage,
7 piercing.
and then my dagger.
Which is great against skeletons.
Yes, 16.
16 is a hit.
Roll damage, 7 piercing. But I would like to add Fury of the Small to this one, if I may.
Yeah.
Fury of the Small, once per short rest, you can deal 5 extra damage to a creature with a size larger than yours. So I would like to add 5 to that 7, making this 12.
Nice. Yeah, you mess this skeleton up. You're breaking some bones. You're
Nice.
just going to town. It's hurt for sure.
Keep track of which bones are which. We do not
You don't
want
to mix
leave,
these
like-
bones up.
Right. Right. And now we put
Yeah.
it to rest. Why does it look like a shark?
We take a giant shark to the mausoleum and we're like, oh, we've done it at last.
What are you moving at all, or staying put with this giant shark?
I mean, I may as well just use that rock for cover again. I am
Okay.
a coward by nature.
All right, hiding again.
Yes.
The giant shark is going to attack you. It's going to. What do you would say you have cover here? Let me see what that imparts to you.
Nice.
Cover. Whoops.
Possibly a +1 to AC or something.
It is. This half cover +2 to your AC.
+2. Okay, perfect.
So, the shark goes in for the attack.
Mhm.
Does a 19 hit you?
It does, even with the +2.
okay.
That hits, yeah.
The shark bites down on you. 22 damage.
Ouch!
Holy crapskis.
Oh, that really hurt, guys. I'm talking to nobody, just underwater. Ow! Let's see.
What's great about the skeleton shark is that when it bites your leg, you can see your leg inside its stomach going like this.
You're right. I see my foot. I'm like, oh, give me that back. Give me that back. That's mine, actually. I think you'll find. Yeah, 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 20. I'm at 21 out of 43, so that's a big hit.
Bites down on you. This other shark is so Renal or Ilifar. When you dove at it, you stabbed it with your second attack, right? And you stunned it.
I did. No. He was not stunned.
It saved. Yes.
He saved.
So this shark is. Let me see here. This shark is going to attack you. It's going to just swing around and try and bite you as you're on it. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, Ilifar. 20 damage. As the skeleton shark bites in to your side.
Why did I get those potions of greater healing from Chowder?
You did. You took one, and he took one, and Renaud took one, right?
No, I took the water breathing one.
Oh, you took a water breathing one. I thought when you guys said, "I'll take 2 of those," you were taking the 2 healing potion. Renaud, it is your turn. You have plunged into the water and you're sinking fast with your armor on. You have some you can't move this round because you're still sinking, but you can lash out and attack. The unfortunate thing is it's about 20 feet away is where the sharks are, or where the shark and Chowder is.
Yeah, Sacred Flame's probably not going to do much good.
Is it a magical flame or just like a real flame?
It is magical. but
It'll work underwater. It'll be like underwater welding.
I think instead I would cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Ooh, cool.
So a spectral arm with a claw, think like Kerrigan Reese, will come out of my back and just stab at the shark.
All right.
Oh. 10.
A 10 is a miss. Ilifar.
What is your rules on potions? Is it action?
A potion is a free action.
A free action. Okay.
Yeah.
I do actually have a potion of greater healing in my inventory, and so I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I got 12 back, and so I've got like one hand around, like one of the, like part of the spine of the thing as I'm riding it, and it's like going around, and I'm drinking a potion with one hand, and then I'm going to slice down and try to start cutting, and when that doesn't work, I'm gonna kick it.
All right.
Yeah, kick it.
All right, so 24 on the first sword
That's a hit.
for 10 damage.
All right.
Hold on one second. I apologize. I'm wanting to.
Oh man, I forgot to turn on the overlay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the
all right. 20.
20 is a hit.
For the next attack. Okay. For 8.
8 damage.
And then I'm going to start stomping it. And 24.
That's a hit. Are you
Yeah.
a monk?
For 7.
Stomp.
And then I'm going to expend another key for flurry of blows, and it's going to be a flurry of foot. And that's going to give me a second unarmed strike.
All right. Another hit.
24.
24.
Holy
Jeez.
crap. 7.
7 damage. All right.
Oh,
I assume you're
All right,
kicking so
oh.
fast you're actually running across the water.
Wait, the shark is moving and I'm on top of it. So yeah, it's like it looks like I'm dancing.
that's awesome.
So you weren't actually trying to kick it, you were just trying to stay on it.
Pretty much,
You're,
yeah.
you're
no.
running with it.
Look, I had to go
Right.
all out on that one because it bit me for 20 last time, and even with the potion, I'm at 20 now. So this.
Dang.
You you're kicking pieces off of it. You kick off the fin bone. I know it doesn't have,
Oh yeah, take that.
but
No, it's gone.
you kick that fin bone right off. Chowder, you notice the fin bone falls off of the shark you're fighting, and bone pieces start to fall as it falls apart. Chowder, it is your turn.
Yeah. With that extra morale boost.
Keep those
see-
fins. I hear they make good soup.
I'm on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the fins. Let's do a dagger, rapier, fin soup attack.
All right.
23 for the first one,
That's a hit.
which will do 9 damage,
Nice.
and then 16, which will do 5 damage. Rolled a 1 on that one.
Very nice.
Chowder, you failed me again.
You you managed to easily cut off. I see both of those hit. So both fins on either side
Nice.
of it, and it just kind of like torpedoes downward without being able to control itself anymore. Ilithar, the one you're riding, also does the same. It suddenly loses control and dives under the water with you on it. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Ilithar. 8.
8.
So unfortunately, you take a big gulp of water as you go under. You're only going to be able to hold your breath for half the amount of time.
Okay, so if this battle lasts like 10 more rounds, I'm screwed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you will, if you don't get to the surface by your next turn, you will take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
the skeleton shark's turn. They both have no fins anymore, so they can't move. The one shark that's near you, Chowder, is going to try and attack with disadvantage. So does
Okay.
a 18 hit you? You have +2.
Do I still?
Yeah, because you're hiding
I do
behind
have
them.
+2, so that would hit. That would hit it still,
Okay. So you take...
but with disadvantage, right? Oh no.
Yeah, it rolled 27 the first one. And so and then 18 on that
gotcha,
second.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That'll do it.
17 damage. As it
Ouch! I'm
bites
very
down
close
on
to
you.
death. I have 4 health left. All right.
Well, I think you may have stepped away, but we did determine that Ilithar only took a water breathing potion from you, not the healing. So you still do have a greater healing on you.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. And that's a free action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I may
The
rock that.
giant skeleton shark that you are riding, Ilithar, is going to try and bite you as it's kind of tumbling around. It's going to have disadvantage. Does a 23 hit you?
That was disadvantage?
That was disadvantage,
That's
yeah.
sad.
Yeah,
Chad! Chad!
Save us.
Do a blood sacrifice. I don't know what it does. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Oh no.
30 damage.
Okay, well, that's
What?
enough.
Oh no.
Oh no, there's a little man on my character sheet with X's over his eyes.
Oh
That's so sad. He's got a big frown.
Oh, no.
No, we gotta turn that
I was-
upside down.
Right, turn that frown upside down and not through my. Don't take my wand. But I was just thinking how cool it looked like in the movie version of this. They go for a wide shot here of them going underwater, and you got this drow like hanging on like he's a bull and coming down. He's got his sword up and he looks awesome, and then he just dies.
And then, yeah, he just
And
dies.
that's sad. And now now there's blood everywhere, and
Yeah, you're starting to bleed out into the water, and Renaud, you're left. You're the lone uninjured one as you sink to the bottom and hit the sand at the bottom and get to your feet. What do you do?
At this point, I assume I can see Chowder. Can I see Ilithar?
Give me a perception check.
Alphabets are hard. 21.
Oh, 20.
this is what
Yes.
this is what death sounds like.
You can see
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
you can see the that Ilithar is back near the boat, probably about 30 feet away in the water, about halfway between you and the boat, I would say, kind of up higher than you, not on the ground. But he is with the shark. There's like a cloud of blood as they're kind of descending.
This is perfect.
Oh no, he's gonna do experiments on me.
First of all,
Right
my
for the
bonus
picking.
action, my spectral claw will snap out and attack the shark
All right.
with a
Nice.
22.
Ooh.
Which shark?
Beautiful.
The one closest to Chowder.
Okay.
That's the one I'm near.
7
so
damage.
7 force damage.
Right.
And with my action, I will cast Water Walk on all 3 of us.
Oh.
Nice.
That will force us to start moving upwards at 60 feet.
Oh wow.
Well, that was my question, because if the water's now solid for us, did we just get crushed since we're underneath, or do we float?
We're in.
now you're just like frozen, like
Yep. now
like
you're
cement.
stuck there.
Like,
Also, I do want to point out that we don't have the bones yet.
You're right.
Well,
that's a
it'll
good
be on
point.
Chowder's turn, so I assume he's smart enough to grab the bones.
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
a big assumption.
Also, Thrash may be, and that's even a gamble right there, but Chowder definitely isn't.
Chowder will spend the entire round going, "Whoa, what's happening to me?" It's like I'm
in Jello.
so Ronald, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Ilifar, your body
That's death save.
gets pulled away from the shark, and you start ascending. You make it to the surface. You are only about 60 or 50 feet from the surface. You make it to the surface and are floating along the top. Give me a death save.
16.
That's a success.
Oh yeah. Nice.
All right.
All right, I got a little green dot
Green
on
dot.
there.
You got a green dot for me too. I'm using the combat tracker, and it's working out nicely.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
when you don't
Fantastic.
use roll 20
Yeah,
with
the two
it,
do not mix well.
it gave me all your rolls off your sheet automatically. It's showing me your hit points. I'm seeing the little fails and saves. It's great. Chowder.
Does it have the little? Does it have the little sad man with the X's
doesn't,
over his
no.
eyes?
But when
Oh,
when you
I got a
guys
screenshot for this for you, everybody. It's like we'll put this in
Yeah, please do. I want.
in
I gotta
Discord.
see it.
yeah, that's awesome. What it does do is when for Chowder right now, because your critical health, it's kind of glowing red, your little icon, and
Really?
for
That's awesome.
for Ilifar, it's also glowing red for you. For creatures, but before you guys got to like critical or dying stages, when you were bloodied, it was just red. It was a steady red. So it's definitely,
That's very cool.
yeah, it's coming a long way.
I just got Techno's screenshot. That's amazing.
I think I have to share. We have to share, right? Yeah, that's. Let me
That's awesome.
See if I can add here. Let's do window capture.
It's like the classic rat poison icon almost. It's just the X's
Right,
in
yeah.
the skull.
Yeah, there you go.
So good.
That's very good. Little dead character there. Chowder. You have one chance
Yeah. Okay.
to grab
Okay.
the tattered clothing and the bones. How are you going
I'm
to do
going
it?
for it. With acrobatics.
Acrobatics, okay. It's like Cirque du Soleil underwater here.
14.
14 is enough to scoop them
Yes!
up before you start floating up to the surface at 60 feet a second, or 60 feet around. 60 feet a second would be crazy.
Am I?
It would be-
I would have thrown up and died.
you would
Force damage.
you would be in orbit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like-
Yeah, it's 100%.
Pop out of the water. Bye. Team Rocket's blasting
can
up
I-
again.
Nice.
Can I chug a potion? That was incredible. Can I chug a potion of greater healing on the way up?
You can, yeah. As you float up, you get greater healing. Which what was greater healing in? 2d6. Crethin, you just did.
4d4 plus 4.
I called you Crethin.
4d4 plus 4.
I mean, you do
game
have a
is
cleric in
over.
the party.
Oh, that's
Well,
I'll gain if it's 44 plus 4. I'll gain 16.
Awesome.
Okay,
Bucket is here for the strong.
I will. I'll take that. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Grab
so
the bones,
you got the
chug the
bones. You're ascending.
Yeah.
The skeleton sharks are confused. I'm going to give them intelligence saves.
They have no brains.
4
See, I told you.
and a -4.
Yeah, that's
Crap.
definitely- -4? That's amazing.
-4. I rolled a -4. Yes, Bucket. We are fighting 2 giant skeleton sharks, and it was only after that I had sprung them on the players that I was then informed that sharks don't have skeletons; they're cartilage. So, they're giant cartilage sharks. They're confused. The one of them is still in the cloud of blood that you left behind, Ilithar, as your lifeless body is floating. Chowder, the shark you were fighting, is swimming about trying to find you, looking just the wrong way. So they are going to...
Excellent.
That's their turn. Renaud, what are you doing? You're also almost near the surface.
I would like to point out that the one who mentioned that sharks don't have bones has been killed off by the dungeon master.
That's true.
What happens?
I'm sure it's
What happens
unrelated.
when you talk back?
So, Renaud, do these
great
sharks have bones?
Absolutely.
Very good. You may continue.
Without a
As
doubt.
I'm sending, I would like to use my spiritual weapon again to hit the same one with a 25.
25. All right. That is a
Doing
hit.
5 damage.
5 damage.
They have laser beams on their heads. Good job, you failed. That's
And as
We
that
just
is
freaking laser beams on the freaking shark.
Freaking laser beams.
well, I shouldn't have used my bonus action. Oh well, Ilifar will have to wait another turn. Actually, no, I can do. I will channel divinity, preserve life.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Is Ilifar within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Yeah, if I went up 60 feet, yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
All right. What does that do?
So, I can restore up to 25 hit points, but no more than half
Okay.
to any creatures within 30 feet. So, what is half your hit points?
14.
14. Nice.
All right. So you can take 14, and Chowder can take the other 11.
Heck yeah. Thanks.
Excellent.
Nice.
Ilithar,
You're looking out.
you're back up. You come to. You drank the potion, right? The water breathing potion?
No.
No, you didn't. You come to, but you have one
Gas for air.
gas for air. You luckily you're on the surface, but you do have one level of exhaustion. So that is disadvantage on ability checks for now.
All right.
I caught that for now.
So, so as I'm coming to, I have memories of like this drowning in the sea, surrounded by my own blood, and then I wake up and I'm on the surface and I'm feeling okay, and it's like, am I dead? I thought there would be more spiders.
You're looking up, like the sky above you. It's almost, and it almost feels like you're on solid ground until you look to the side and realize that you are, in fact, still on the water.
You're probably trying to figure out. It's like you're laying on a waterbed.
Right? Yeah.
Wait, what's?
Oh.
Because you were out when I cast Water Walk.
That's right.
And unfortunately, I was going to ask, do I see a shark? But I took out its fin, and so
You do see the ship very close by, and the crew is kind of all looking down over you.
I'll stand up and go, I'm okay. as like blood is still squirting out.
Yeah,
You know?
you had gaping wounds.
Wait. Do like all parts of me water walk? Like, is the blood pooling on top of the water?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's still, yeah. It was cast on the blood before
it.
so there is blood on the water.
All right. I'll start toward the ship.
Oh yeah, you can easily make
Kind
it
of looking for.
to the ship and start climbing.
I'm trying to see. It's like, well, last I knew, you know, my crew, not, you know, my thieving crew, not the ship crew, were in danger. Can I see any of them?
Give me perception checks.
How sunny is it?
It is. You know what? You're gonna make me look up a weather. Weather.
Look up a weather.
Look up a weather.
Look up that weather.
That's what we're doing.
It is going to be. Let's hear.
If it's raining, don't look up with your mouth open.
Huh? Oh.
Let's see if it is. A 17. It's
Water walk.
there's
Those
there's
things
a
are
light
those
rain.
spears and okay. All right. So I can do
Light
normal
rain.
because it's not bright sunlight.
Bucket, avoid the yellow rain.
I still
Avoid
got
the
a
yellow
6.
rain.
Like all of that all of that weather looking up did not help me at all. I got a 6. So I'm still looking around. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Like everybody else is rising behind me, and I'm like, where are you? I will find you.
No!
These sharks have cursed me. I can't get in the water again. This rain is like spears.
Pounding on the water.
You're like,
The rain is spears.
The rain is spears. That's so good.
Oh man, because your kids, it's water walk, right? So it's like they're hitting you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. So you're up there just pounding on the water surface, crying out, Chowder. You surface. You've got with you
Oh, good.
a ragged kind of the bottom of the coffin, and you've got the bones gathered in it.
Excellent.
It's easy for you to stand, and you're close enough to the ship that you could head over there.
I'm doing exactly that. Prime directive.
All right. All of you make it to the surface, in fact, and are easily up on the ship, away from the sharks.
Oh, I'm not. I'm still looking the wrong way. Why?
Long enough that both of them have made it up and are looking down at you, just crying down there.
Ilifar, turn around. Just turn around.
I look up and rain hits me in the eye. I'm like, oh, I'm blind now.
If water walk were a concentration spell, I'd drop it right now.
I don't see why. This is hilarious.
That's the D&D version of the dunking tank. It's just it's just dispelling the water walk.
Spell water walk, Tensor's floating disc. You can just dispel that.
Right.
So, Ilifar, you finally recognize what's going on. Everyone has a good laugh as you are climb back up, and you're on the ship with the bones of Charlotte.
Do we have like a coffin to put her in, or
You have the kind of
kind of kick her in the corner?
charred, not charred, but like waterlogged remains of the coffin.
Do we have something on board to
Oh
put her
yeah,
in?
yeah.
like
You could find a
box?
box or something. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Should put her in that waterproof tarp we got.
we probably should put her in there, and I'll put that necklace back. Not like if anybody asks Ilithar about that, it's just because of the curse. It's like don't want to
You're putting it back where you found it, or putting it with her?
with her.
Oh, okay. As you do that, her ghost materializes near the bones.
Whoa.
And the ghost leans over and picks up the necklace and puts it on.
Okay, that really belonged with the body.
Where is Spooky Delton? He's got to see this.
Poor Spooky is taking a shower right now. God, you never get to see any of the cool stuff.
Spooky misses it all. He's either passed
Yeah, he
out
does.
or he's he's under a trance or taking a shower. But
Poor Spooky.
yeah, Charlotte puts on the necklace and she says, she says, "Thank you."
You're welcome. We're taking you to be with your family now.
We're going to see Grammy and Pappy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Do you remember what happened to you?
It gets a little cold. A little a little eerie.
And I'm all wet, so it's like really
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah. All of you are you're just wet as well. And she says, "Yes, it was the plague. My whole family had died. We were being sent. We had gone back to Graben to be buried, and we were there for a long time until they came and dug us up."
Who dug you up?
I don't know.
I bet it was Horst.
I was about to say I have a feeling
Not it.
that your grave robber has a first name and it's Horst.
My grave robber has a first name. It's Horst. My grave robber has a last name. I think it's Grabin.
Graben. Graben.
Oh, so close.
So close.
So close.
But yeah,
Well,
she
we're-
imparts to you that her whole family died of the plague and was buried, and she remembers the grave robbers coming and taking her and the rest of her family.
Seems like we are close enough for that revenge if we want it. Right by the island. Up to you guys.
Do you remember how many were there? Do you know?
She says, 2, a man and a woman.
I think we know who it is.
Probably so. Well, Charlotte, rest.
My grave robber
We're on
has
our
a
way.
sister. her first name is Lucertia.
Charlotte,
Got her. I didn't know you could spell that well.
Charlotte dematerializes, and you're left there out on the ocean. So the captain,
There we go. Wait, ship!
wait, ship, the ship's waiting for you. Captain Albrecht, he says, "Oh well, didn't expect that. We might actually do this. Well, I mean, you might actually do this. I can't, curse and all."
Thanks, Albrecht. Really mean?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Albrecht, you're
Your
pretty
support
useless,
means a
but we
lot.
could.
But hey,
You're
support
pretty
means a lot
useless,
to me.
buddy. But
hey,
we could have never done this without Spooky Delton, though. I'll tell you that. Spooky Delton
appreciate-
should be the captain of this ship. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we appreciate your help with the sharks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
The cranky weapons master with the big ballista on the bow.
well,
Cannon.
it seemed like you all had it under control.
Next stop.
What gave you that impression? Exactly. Was it him dying or me getting pushed overboard?
He says, "Oh, it all worked out fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. It's fine."
To be fair, how long have we been on this ship? This can't be the first time Chowder's been pushed overboard.
A couple days now, several days.
Oh, no.
All right.
Next
so
one's free. I got a punch card.
Should we try to get all of them first, and before looking for Horst or Lucretia, or
We got a tip that
Just
Horst
in
would
case
be
we-
on. Yeah, Horst is on Graben Island, so we could go get revenge if we wanted to, close proximity. But
I think Jacob said he was close to Graven Island too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we could get another body while we're here.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah, I
opposed
think,
to getting both.
right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we get the bodies just so we have the full stories, just in
Right.
case it's like. And then there was a third one, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
they're probably cross country now.
All right.
That's a good call. I think, yeah, bodies first.
All right, so
All
you're
right,
heading
we'll go
off
to
to
the-
get the second one.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll end there on that cliffhanger as you sail off into the sunset, heading off for the next few day journey to pick up the second body.
We barely lived to tell another tale.
You barely
Yes.
lived another session. Speaking of next sessions, I know we don't have to come up with it now, but sooner rather than later,
yeah.
if we want to do next week or week after. Do we have anything? No, next week is
Are you serious
Hearthstone.
now?
next week is next week is Techno's whole Kickstarter thing.
that's right. That's right. We can bump
I
that
am
though.
hurt.
We can bump it, right? You can bump it down a week.
Yeah, let's bump that down.
Let's bump that down.
The week. I'm pretty sure the weekend after that is free for me because I'm doing Mont Blanc's next Sunday.
Okay.
And I can't make it for Techno's Saturday. I'm gonna watch Techno's what I can, but yeah. So I think the week after next.
Yeah,
weekend.
we'll do it as soon as we possibly can. I say it's one playthrough and done. No saving is what Bucket says. Exactly. No saves.
Yeah, we're not safe scamming this
Yeah.
at all.
But yeah, I will. I'll be streaming before then. I'll have some updates. I'll try and update everywhere I can for our next game. I will also put these episodes on YouTube, and I will share that on all the relevant social media sources where I've got the past 3 already up. They should be able to check those out. Let me get the YouTube.
Nice.
Or actually, the third one is still on its way up, but
Yeah, this adventure is really good.
yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with
It
this
really
one.
is.
I'm
I'll gladly
I'm
rewatch
anxious
all
to
of these.
finish so I can read it just because I love the old
It,
first second edition modules.
it's very
so
cool to
fun.
read. But yeah,
This is super fun.
that's all we've got for tonight. I'm if we want to sign, everyone wants to sign off. We'll start with you, Paul. Did you have anything?
Just next week on Techno Fuckboy channel, test play for Kickstarter. I'm working on, been working on maps all week and shared a few of those with y'all, and yeah, working on the town of Duskward, which is a pretty cool place, and so we're gonna introduce it next week on Saturday. And yeah, and that's a bunch of other stuff that I don't care about because I'm focused on this.
Awesome.
We're done with Strahd. It's throwing me off every Friday. Now focused on this, and then getting through this adventure so I can kill that captain.
Damn right.
Nice. All right. Thrash. Anything to say?
Yeah, thank you so much for absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. First and foremost, this is a group that I hold near and dear to my heart, and it's super fun to always play with y'all. And I appreciate you bringing me into this. So I look forward to more and more. You can also find me playing Magnelius on Mont Blanc's Hunters on Techno's channel. I also play Gadolf Blinsky on Dawn of the Necromancer on Techno Funk Boys channel. I also play Gadolf Blinsky on Dice Jail Jen's channel on Wonderlands every once in a while. Blinsky's a fan favorite, and I am so grateful for that, so I'm happy to play him whenever I can. And yeah, I also, as I mentioned, stream from my own channel less frequently lately. I have been part of a big move lately, so it's finding time where I can. But just for Techno, I'm going to be streaming Odin Sphere this Tuesday. I hope you come hang out. I'm about 5 followers away from 100.
You better.
I better, and I won't. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go make a special trip for that tomorrow, Techno, just for you. Hopefully, if I can, I'll find time. But I miss him just as much as you. But yeah, next week's gonna be good, and I'll be playing Mont Blanc's Hunters on Sunday. But please make sure to tune into Techno Funk Boys channel Saturday night for this incredible new adventure. I don't have time to play it, but I do have time to watch it, which makes no sense. But I'll explain it later.
Literally the same amount of time.
No. Exactly. No, I'll be watching it on VOD for sure if I can't make it for live. But I really do want to support him in this really cool original endeavor. And thanks, y'all, for having me. It's always good to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, thank you. And Ravenant.
Yeah, I'll be on the usual places with Techno. He always drags me into them.
Fair.
He has a way of doing that.
And I would normally take this time to grift my woodworking business, but right now I have so many orders for Adirondack chairs that I really don't want any more business.
Yeah, that's sounds like it's time to up your rates.
It might be. I had my boss order the chair from me. Someone overheard him, ordered 2. And then I was bitching about suddenly getting 3 to work on. And the guy's like, oh, I need 2 as well.
So now you got 5. Awesome.
Well, son of a.
So the secret to success is complaining about having to do it, and you're golden.
It seems to be working for me, yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, man, congratulations. I hope
That's
it didn't take
awesome.
too much time.
Fantastic. And I'm Jeff Adam. I am the Dungeon Master of Dice and Dreary, where there is some more Strahd content every other Wednesday. And here, where we are playing Dice and Dreary Alive. I am the Dungeon Master, as you obviously know. But I will be playing in Paul's campaign next Saturday on his channel, the Techno Funk Boy. So be sure to stop on by. Thank you, everybody. It's been great. I'm looking forward to more of this. And yeah, if you missed the past couple episodes, they'll be up on YouTube. And I'll be sharing that. Share that link in the chat, and I'll be sharing it around more. Thanks very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.